Okay, welcome back. Today we are going to be playing Seed. Now, we already did a sponsored stream with these guys just recently. I'm not sure if that VOD's going to make it onto YouTube or not. If it did, you'll have seen the start of our society. If it didn't make it, you've not missed like a huge amount. We are still very much in the early stages. Things progress pretty slowly in this game because we are talking about building a full-blown community. But we've made progress. I have now started my farm business. I have my first couple of employees, which is Montario and Arsuk. So that's Squillis and Mr. Duke. They are both my minimum wage manual labor workforce. But yeah, we're starting off there. I think I need to get some crops planted because I don't think they will plant the crops. I think I have to do that part. So let's get some of these planted up. We should have some seeds. We're actually running pretty low on those. I'm almost convinced that the seed production isn't working properly, or maybe the seeds are going somewhere else that they shouldn't be going. Because like I have pumpkin seeds and wheat seeds over here, and I'm almost certain that that's all we've been producing is pumpkin, wheat. I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna grab those. Probably shouldn't start another MMO anyway. I'm gonna play two others from mid-August. Oh, what MMOs are you playing right now? Is that, I want to say, when's the new Guild Wars coming out? Guild Wars 3. That's soon, isn't it? I just can't believe we had Guild Wars 3 announced, honestly. So there's Mr. Duke working away. Been able to up his wages recently. And then we were able to sort of get everything going again, because I had no end of issues trying to get like the business running. But now that we've finally got there, you're gonna play Ragnarok Online 0 from August 18th and a New World of Haven and Hearth from the 12th. I've not heard of either of those. Are they Western MMOs? Or Asian MMOs, primarily? I don't know why I really struggled to get into games with an Asian art style. Haven and Hearth is Western, Ragnarok Online is Korean, got you. Yeah, I don't know why. I really struggle with like Asian graphic styles in games. It's just not like that kind of style they go for is just not my preference. We are getting new seeds, so that's good. What up, Mojojo? How's it going? Welcome. So, let me walk you through this, chat. This is my house. I am the supreme leader of the Republic of Pondland. We recently achieved a town, so we can welcome in up to 50 people. We have 12 right now. But the idea is that we needed something to grease the wheels and sort of get the economy going. The way we've decided to do that is I've made a farm because everybody needs food, of course. It also allows the production of wheat, which can be milled into flour in this building here. That flour can then be sold. So we've employed a couple of workers for the farm. They are now earning a regular wage. Don't ask them how much their wage is. It's perfectly acceptable by our society standards, and that's all you need to know. And then from this will start filling we're going to transfer some of the money into the society bank. And we're then going to use that money to build new properties over this direction. And we have an urban minister who is able to build property from their construction business. We'll then sell that property off to people, or we can rent it. That will then recoup the money for the society bank that has been spent on those buildings. And those people will be encouraged to earn a wage to then start injecting money back into the society. So it's all like, you know, we're basically what we're describing is the start of a feudal communist society. So it should be quite interesting, to say the very least. Okay, so this needs to be wheat. This is also wheat. What game is this? It is called Seed. It's recently come out, just within like the last couple days. It's a massively multiplayer, like, online society simulator where you have a character, and whether you are online or not, that character will go about their business in that society. So they'll live out their life. There's, you know, other stuff going on in the world around them. And the idea is things grow, like, as more people join your society. We started off with just like one or two people in like a very much like a survival situation. So you start off with this thing here, the kernel, and basic supplies, right, to get you going. And your task is to survive. And then from there, your society grows. I don't know why flour keeps getting put over here. I think something's going wrong with our process, but that's okay. We can figure that out in a bit. Interesting dynamic. Yeah, it's a very, very like big scope for a game. But to give you some context, this game is being built by former EVE Online developers. So if anybody is going to achieve that sort of thing, I feel like EVE Online devs are the ones to do it. You know what I mean? Like they've done that before. They've seen how economies and stuff work in games like this. You know the drill. So on this plot, we have... So this is our farm. A little outhouse for our workers. I have my 2 workers are on a day shift and a night shift. Or rather, I guess a morning shift and an evening shift. And we have our outbox here, which is where things to go ship out via orders. Our seed cultivators, we put raw crops in those, or seed separators rather. We put crops in those and they produce seeds in return. And each crop patch gives you, like, I don't know, between 3 and maybe 6 or so of that crop. So you can keep producing. Haven and Hearth, it's an open world survival-esque MMO where you spawn into the world naked, knowing nothing. You learn by interacting with the world around you, gain stats from eating food, and get points to skills by studying curiosities. Nice. Okay. This is like a cross with a survival game. Got you. Apologize if the frame rate drops during the stream. It's because I've tabbed out. It's not a fault of the game. Just what happens when you tab out. You've been playing it on and off for like 10 years or so. So what's happening? Is it getting like an update or something? Did you say? How's Maymay's doing? I think this is Red Beardo. He wants to claim a mining plot soon. To the south of him. He's put a little farm plot there as a marker. It's like it's almost around that. To the south. Oh, here. Okay. It's hematite, coal, and stone. That's a nice little plot. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see how big this is going to have to be. Draw new. So in order to get all of these in, it's going to have to be like a strip like that. I might be able to cut this one off. Come. That is a pretty big plot. How much is that? 240 square meters. About the size of a standard plot. Just under. Okay, he's just said he'll pay 1,500 for it. We can use that in the society funds. There we go. So we've listed that as the society. And then he's bought it on the real estate market. So he now owns that. And the society itself just got 1,500 for that. So if we go to finance tab, you can see we've just had a spike of income there. Like business coffers doing 2,700. Okay. I want to work up a decent chunk, and then I want to put a decent chunk into the society bank. Yo, what up, Duck? What kind of Project Zomboid is that? Survival game? Yeah, it's a society builder. Yeah, it's like a massively multiplayer online simulation. It's called Seed. Exclamation mark Seed in chat if you're interested. You guys, if anybody wants to give it a go, you guys are more than welcome to purchase the game and come and join us as well in our little private society. We are more than happy for people from chat to come and join us. Those of you that are on the YouTube as well, if you're watching this as a VOD a few days from now, I will make sure that there is an invite link in the description to join our society as well once you've purchased the game. Yeah, anybody watching is free to join. We were very kindly given some free keys for the game the other day by the developers, but those have already gone out. So we might get some more in the future, but I can't guarantee anything. So I wouldn't hold your breath there. I need to socialize with someone. My character wants some social interaction. I just love how sometimes you just talk shit in this game about other people's characters. Let's just assign these as corn seeds since we've got them available. They've got a couple goals to use direct control to interact with other seedlings 5 times, so my character needs to make a friend with someone as well. Part of their goals. So these couple objectives that will give you XP. Those things are sort of a measure of how well you've done with your character's life, because eventually this character will pass away. And then we get to do it all over again. Hello, sir. How are you? Not too bad. Just the farm is now is now running smoothly, I would say. I'm pretty happy about that. It does seem like my daily task to use direct control to interact with other seedlings 5 times might be bugged. Because it's at 4 out of 5 and I've just done one, but it's not tagged it, but I don't know. I would want to acquire this game from. So follow that link like 2 messages above yours, Beefowl. Or do !seed if you don't see that. You can purchase a starter pack on their website. And then, yeah, just follow the instructions in that little message in chat. Search for our society and then pop the password in and it'll let you play with us. I can't place a plot there because there's some flax flowers that need... Okay. Let my character sleep for a bit. How would it work for multiplayer? So all of these characters that you see wandering around, right? These guys, these are all other players. So Duke, for example, is from chat. He is online right now. This is his character, Montario. He's shown online because he has the little green dot. But this character is... The player is offline, but their seedling is going about the tasks that are in their schedule. So kind of similar to RimWorld, you have like a schedule where you can put whatever you want in here. And while you're away, your character will do that. Those things. You say the character will die, then what happens to his character? So if the character dies, that's it. But you then get a new one, right? So you don't have to buy it. Your first, like, character slot is always there. You'll just start a new character at age 18, which is when they start. And then they live out their lives. So it's almost like you get the chance to fresh start. I'm not sure how it works with regards to like character legacy and stuff, because you can make families, and I'm pretty sure that certain stuff gets like handed down to like heirs, right? So if you have like a big business, but you have an heir, I'm pretty sure that big business gets handed down instead of just collapsing, which it does. The business will just shut down if there's nobody to own it. Sports with the crew. I've got an event in the calendar to do sports with a group. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Sounds cool. Do that. Not imitating life. The last thing I'd want to do, go and play sports with a group of people. I know. But the host has to be online, correct? What, for the character to die? No. Your character can die while you're offline. I don't know how that's going to work with, like, certain aspects of the game. I have no idea, like, what kind of, I guess, like, PvP potential there is with this game. Like, I have no idea if somebody could just kill your character. You know what I mean? The host of the server has to be online for the rest of us to play. No. No, this is massive. This is an MMO. There is no hosting of servers. It's all done through the game. I don't have to be online for the others to be playing. What up, Monday? How's it going? to see you back. Good to see you as well, sir. Yeah, no, it's a proper MMO. Everything is hosted on the server side. And you can, you can migrate to other societies if you want as well. Like if you're not happy with where you are as such. That's a thing. You can migrate, you can buy property, sell property, rent property. There's governments. There's different roles within governments. Elections, marketplace, so you can like sell whatever you want, businesses. There's full capability as well. If we go to the business tab here, deliveries, there is full capability for you to like employ delivery agents. So like in theory, if you wanted to, you could just make like Uber Eats in Seed. You could literally spend your entire time just running a delivery company. You could be Amazon, like, or DPD, God forbid. If you want all your parcels broken. Thank you for the follow, Joshua, and I don't know how to pronounce that one. I'm gonna go with Modio, Orange as well. Thank you, and Shred. Thanks very much. What up, XDO Arcade? Can I play it on my phone? There's a companion app actually on your phone. I haven't tried the companion app, but Ash has tried the companion app actually. You were quite surprised by like how much you could do on that. So there you go. So you can pretty much play it on your phone if you want to. Like what Ash is saying. Right, okay. So it's like okay, but you can ask them to do stuff though. Like you can talk to them. So you could say like, hey, can you go and do this? He might not. Kind of depends how they're feeling, I think, at any given moment, but nice. Yeah, you don't get on very well with your character, do you? You built them as like a antisocial sort of like strongman, didn't you? And it's kind of come back to bite you in the ass because he's just rude most of the time. You need to get started on PC or Mac. Yeah, it's a companion app, so that's great. More things to do on my phone while I'm supposed to be working. I think, like, for an example, like Ash went to like a property viewing the other day. Like, it was you went on a train, didn't you, for like 6 hours? I think it was. Yeah, it was like 3 hours back, like one way and back. And he was just had the companion app up on his phone, checking in on his seedling. So they yeah. They have their own launcher, Subcube. So if you go via the link, purchase a starter pack, download the launcher, and then you'll make your character. You'll be able to pick which society you want to join. You just search for Owl 1, and then pop in the password. It's all in that message right there. I might be getting to the point soon as well where I just need to make a larger farm, honestly. Oh, Orange. Thank you very much for the Prime, man. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. You having a good day? And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream enough to subscribe. You've just purchased after so I want to get home. That's awesome, BFAL. We could use more people because, like, the problem is, right, is obviously we've started as a private society. The trouble with that is that, like, not everybody can join. So, like, whereas a regular society would just have people joining constantly, we've tried to curate it a little bit more so that everybody is, you know, kind of on the same page. There's not so much of the random chaos. It's nice to bring people in from the community instead. The downside of that is obviously that things progress a little bit slower. We have like 50 slots available and there's only 12 of us right now. About to join. These pants are very high-waisted. We'll see you in game, Rasana. Right, we've got a lot of wheat growing and a lot of like corn. That's good. Yo, Modio, thank you very much, man. I'm glad you enjoy the VODs. The recent one is doing really well. Everybody seems to really like the wilderness survival stuff. Which is good, because that's like one of my favorite ways to play, and we're definitely going to be doing a bit more of that soon. How's the construction work going? May's a proper entrepreneur. Have you seen how much money they've spent on property so far? They've had like 2 expansions of their property. They've made a metalworks on it, and now they've purchased a plot that they're going to use for mining, and they spent 1,500 on that plot, and then agreed to return it when they were done with the mining there. So they're clearly making enough money to provide for themselves. Game is fun, but it feels extremely, I think that's supposed to say it feels extremely difficult, especially when offline. There's a lot of like stuff that needs to be fine-tuned, I think. Like, for example, right? I set up a business plot here for this land, right? But when you employ somebody in a job, you can't set their location as the plot. You can only set it as the building. So what we had to do was literally, piece by piece, uproot all of these farm plots just so that we could then build an outdoor block, like through the building system, so that it defined it as part of the building, so that then they could farm on that land. And that was just such a overly complicated way of getting to that. So there's definitely stuff that needs to be streamlined, but to me there's no denying that it's been incredibly fun so far. Part of me wants to see what a random, like a society full of people you don't know looks like. Then the other part of me says, ew, anxiety. We are fixing this. Are you a dev on the game, Bundy? I had no idea. Well, I mean, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you getting involved with the community and stuff. When do you plan on creating a second seedling? not straight away. Have one available, but I'm not doing it straight away. I've been told, or like I was recommended, to hold off for a while because it makes things a little bit more complicated. That's awesome, Orange. Please do come and join us. Looks like we have a newcomer right now, actually. That's Rasana. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a we did a sponsored stream with these guys and I really enjoyed it. We're also gonna be doing a sponsored YouTube video, which I think I would really love to do, like one of these narrative videos that are just like, you know, how I became Seed's first dictator, or how I accidentally became a millionaire in Seed, or, you know, these crazy like long stories. But because of the time frame of like the sponsorship and stuff and how long it takes to get to that point in game, I think that's going to be something we have to leave until a bit later. So we're probably just going to start with like a, hey, this is the game, put it on your radar, introduce it to the YouTube community, and then fingers crossed, you know, if it goes well, I'd love to do some like maybe some beginner tips videos for this sort of game because it's really complicated at times. But yeah, we just have to see how it goes. Fingers crossed. I will say the devs have been very communicative and very friendly. Like I spoke to the community manager today and he was lovely, like really nice guy. They hooked us up with a bunch of keys, which they didn't have to do. So we could get you guys involved. We got through them all, I think, but I have asked to see if there's a possibility if we can get some more. But we'll see how it goes. Really reaching for the stars there, becoming a millionaire. Yeah. Listen, it could happen. I could have money just in game becoming a dictator. I'm already a dictator. I'm already there. People in our society call me supreme leader. It's just we're there already. There is SWAT, yeah. So if you click on the building, look to the top here, you have your view modes. Yeah, no problem, man. It's a little bit awkward when you go to place an item. Monday, if you're looking for a bit of feedback, just as you know, what you can do is you can like, if you have an item, you can click inside the building and hit place. What I go to as an instinct is I'll go to my inventory, click on the item and click place. But if you do that, all of the walls come back up straight away. It confused me for a while trying to figure out how to place an item inside structure because the walls would come back up every time I tried to do it. Okay, we need to do some seed separation. We're keeping the farm going at this point. You don't get to choose your gender? I think you do, actually. I think there was, in fact, I think there was male, female, and non-binary, if I'm not mistaken. Is there crime? You know, no clue. I have no idea, dude. I can't say yet. I'm really not sure what their policy is on, like, PvP. Is there a specific trait you want the new seedling to join with? Nah, not at all, man. You just pick whatever interests you. Create the crime. Well, I mean, I guess, like, in a way we're committing criminal actions because we're definitely getting some, we're definitely getting some, government corruption on the cards. I'm giving construction work. Like, I'm paying for construction work out of the society coffers for Ash's construction firm. So, I'm pretty sure that's corruption. I mean, corrupt politicians isn't the fun kind of crime. Listen. I think it's fun. To be fair, we're doing it to get more properties up. So Ash's construction firm is being paid from the Society Bank, which is being funded by my work in the fields. We're giving employees work in the fields. And that money is being put towards building properties for new people coming into the society. So it's all swings and roundabouts. You know, you could view it as corrupt, but you could also view it as, well, we're creating work and homes for people. So, you know. Can you make bread? Yes, you can. Is it bad to have some stats left at 1? I mean, all of your stats can be leveled in game, so I don't necessarily think it's like a bad thing. It just depends on what you want to do, right? You've just got to try and sort of pick some stuff tailored to what you might be interested in. And the thing is if you get it wrong on your first life, you know, you'll play out this character and eventually you'll get the chance to do it again. Well, I think you get your first, like, extra seedling at level 7. Which is... I hit that when I acquired a crafting skill at level 10. Maybe took 3 or 4 hours to play. And I unlocked the next seedling slot. So... Ash, are you there currently? I know I've been yammering on. Somebody's asking if you might be able to get the spaceport place down today. Are we putting that in the holy site? Can I make a suggestion? Oh, yeah, that works. Yeah. Hope there's still a slot available tomorrow. Yeah, we have lots of slots open, mate. There is AI you can hire. Nope, it's all players, Rhino. It's all players. So imagine this more like RimWorld, right? You have a character that is owned by you, and you can tell them what you want to do, but you can also fill their schedule so that they do things autonomously. Right? You're more like you in this game you're called a cultivator. And you basically interact with them and tell them what you want to do or what they want to they should be doing. When you log off, everything is autonomous. So Lucy, my partner, this is her character. And right now, she's just going about her business that would be in her schedule. I know for a fact that Lucy has made her character quite lazy. She's got, like, so much sleep in her schedule. And then she just does, like, a bit of playing with textiles. And then goes and chills out for an hour. And then has lunch or a coffee. And goes and socializes with people. And, like, yeah, she's definitely a creative in this game. She's the personality hire. Yeah, that's right. Whereas, like, you know, Squillis' character right now, he's off hauling supplies somewhere just by himself. I think he might be practicing his farming work, potentially. Yeah. So he's helping with farming stuff. Let's see someone do a video on an optimum scheduling setup so that I do not log back in and my seedling drank 10 murky water and I have 3 illnesses. Yeah, that's something that I would hope that the devs are working on, is how seedlings drink murky water even though there's clean available to them. That seems to be a pretty common issue. I'll give you a little tip for that though. If you put in your schedule, let me just put this down like, I don't know, like an hour. If you put in your schedule rather than like the need one, which is, so address need, right? Rather than addressing a need, do consume instead and put it as clean water. I wouldn't recommend doing this more than an hour, and they may just consume like more than you need, but it will ensure that they don't drink murky water, right? If you just put an hour of in somewhere in a day, then they should top up their hydration to full, and then like you won't have any issues. So yeah, use the consume command instead if you want to do that. I'm around enough at the moment where it hasn't caused an issue, but yeah, it kind of gets you around that one. Okay, enough sleeping, please. Self a drink after. Roasted corn. Mark that for removal now. Also gonna need to get myself some more water on the go because I'm pretty much out. That's something that's been really annoying me. I don't know why it's hauling it to storage platforms over my farming supplies when the farming supplies are set to high priority. I think maybe it's because it's outside of the business plot. Probably like do with claiming the land around this pond, setting it as like a branch for the business. I might do it, but I'm not really sure. There's still a lot I've got to figure out with this, to be honest. Right, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and make some food. I think we should be able to ship out another batch of flour soon for our business. There's Rosanna over there doing his thing. Looks like Rosanna might have claimed the plot next to Maze. Yeah. Will items go bad being outside on storage compared to inside on storage? I don't... Like, I've not seen anything that suggests that outdoors versus indoors will make things expire quicker. But I know later on there is, like, food preservation because things do go off. Make sure he uses what he's cooked. Frank, you are being such a pest right now, bud. My dog is sat under my desk right now, just licking my leg. Do you guys want Frank cam? Let's show you how cute Frank is being today. Hang on 1 second. Frank, do you want to say hi? Yeah? You want to say hi? What are you up to? Are you pestering me? Are you? Oh, he's off. What have you got? Have you got your ball? Is that your ball? What is it? Get it. Look, no touch. Huh? Look, no touch. I think this boy knows that he's soon to be fed. Wah, 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 wah. What a good boy. Oh. Oh, what a good egg. Lucy, my love, would you mind feeding the Frank? You want? No, it's okay. You can get him excited. That's all good. Don't want to. That's a very good question. I'm not sure. I have absolutely no idea. So far, everybody's taken a acclaimed plot. Oh, as X-Sub like placed his somewhere. Yeah, I see. Let me see. Business. No, it's not there. Societies. Could be there. Moderation. No. I'm not sure. There may well be, but I'm not sure where it is. I'm afraid. In a land planner? These ports. There's a subway? Oh my god. You can build... No, not the sandwich place. You can build a subway. What up, Blish? How's it going? You got any questions about the game? Feel free. I'll see if what I can do for you. My flower's still going walkabout. Don't know why. Every so often a flower is going like off to a different container somewhere else. I'm glad we got a couple new seedlings already today. Yes, if you are interested in joining us, there is a link in the chat. You can pick up the game. Feel free to join our little society we've got going so far. More people, the better. Hang on, let me... So how many do I have? I'll probably make a sale order for like 10. Demand. Flour. 10. Farmhouse. Self-delivery. Create sell order. And then I can drop off the 3 I have here. Hold the delivery flour. This is life sim? Yes. It's a society, massively multiplayer online, so an MMO society simulator. So everybody is a player. And your player is active while you're offline. Very difficult to explain to a non-native English speaker, but yeah, I try to keep it simple. Can't buy in your country? Okay, fair enough. Rip. Let's haul off that delivery flour as well. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, AI takes over when you're offline. Yeah, so you have a schedule that you fill up, and they'll do this stuff if you don't tell them to do anything. Now, why is he going all the way over there to make murky water when I have a purifier right there? Very frustrating. Can I get some seeds, tomato and corn? I stopped farming and ran out of seeds. Yeah, I should be able to get you some. What have we got? I actually don't know if I have any. Wait, I have some of my character, I think. I don't have many. But I can spare you like a couple just to get you going. I've got 2 corn seeds. That's literally it. But I'll make that sacrifice so we can make more. Oh, hi, Frank. Did you eat? Good boy. So how does the community work together? Like, if my strength is low, wood gathering would be bad. Yeah, that's correct. So right now, our community has like a communal area here. This big plot around the spaceship is like a communal storage. So you'll find like a lot of items here that you might not be able to get yourself. You do also have access to a marketplace, but a lot of the stuff there costs money. Right now, a lot of the time you could just ask for someone's help and they will help you. It's only really the big stuff that is being outsourced or like is being made like employment. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people will just help you for free. Because we haven't, like, our society hasn't really got the right setup to be able to make it, like, you know, make the economy work yet. Difficult language. When I listen to a discussion in the House of Lords, I feel like there's a long way to go. I mean, the first mistake was listening to a discussion in the House of Lords, but what is the ideal task for a high dex and high perception seedling? Hang on, let me see if I can Perception. Artistic crafting and activities where precision and observation matter. And coordination, like crafting, repairing, and treating injuries. So you could maybe be a doctor. We do already have a doctor. You might be able to get into tailoring. We have a lot of like flax stuff right now. Tailoring might be up there. Like creating clothes. Is that something that we all need? I don't know how that might work for you. How do I start? Since you've just joined, do the tutorial. A lot of stuff is like gate kept behind the tutorial. Get through all of that, and it'll all start to sort of like make sense. Do you know what I mean? You've just started as well. I think we've had like a few people join us within like the last few minutes. Hang on, where are we at now? With our society. We have 16, yeah, so 5 of you have joined today already, I think. That's huge. Yes. If anybody wants a minimum wage job, we might be able to hook you up. McDuckles. I might be able to, but yeah, get through everybody that's joining, get through your tutorials. That's like, you learn a lot about the game. It walks you through the basics. I signed up for the mailing list for this game like 10 years ago, and now the time has come. Yeah, this is I think it was at like Summer Games Fest this year. Hang on, where is Arcarxo's place? There it is. I need to drop off inbox. Drop off. Oh, no access. About there. No. Do I need to send stuff to him? How do I send things to people? This is a good chance to experiment with this. Your supreme leader welcomes you to the Republic of Pondland. May you work hard and consume little. Excellent. I'm not really sure, Blish. I don't know how, like, what their stance is towards, like, PvP and, like, crime and, you know. I'm just gonna have to drop off the seeds in one of the central storage plots. The Republic of Pondland is a registered trademark of the Duck Multiverse. All rights reserved. Way to let them know. You know what, Ash? I wonder if, like, when a society gets so big, right, and lots of different, like, businesses start going up, I wonder if you could literally just be, like, a copyright agency. Go knocking on people's doors and be like, sorry, buddy, you've set up a business that's like a very similar name to this one, and they're requesting that you change your name. Yeah. Why am I hauling murky water over to... Oh no, see, this is the problem. Why... I need water on my farm property because we aren't doing anything right now. Need to go get some murky water. Have a lot available. You're having way too much fun. Thanks, Lush. Love you too. Can we get nukes and bomb other settlements? Right, so I see that we've got a certain theme going in the chat right now. God, I've got like over 9 messages on Discord all of a sudden. Is anything falling apart? When do you start to raise your army, Duck? Oh, here we go. Right, okay. Nothing's falling apart. We're okay. Nothing's falling apart. We can leave that as is. Gildo, I need you to go get some more water for the workers. The good thing is even if the water runs out, because I've added some other stuff to their job roles, they do crack on with other things now, they weren't doing before. Do I have produced flour on that? Oh, to be fair, Monterio might not be the right level to do produced flour yet. I don't know, but... Do we have produced flour? We do have produced flour. It's near the top of the list. Oh. We can make, we have a shitload of flaxa thread. We can make, like, some basic, clothing at the moment. The thing is I don't really know what the clothing does. Like, what does wearing a pair of gloves do? Is it like the extra protection when doing manual labor activities, or does it just keep the cold at bay, or? Yeah, I saw those. People have been making backpacks. You can lord your gloves over people that don't have gloves. Fair enough, I guess. I do feel like production tasks get stuck at the moment sometimes. Have you noticed that, Ash? Where, like, well, it's what I mean is more like, you know, when you stand in front of a bench and like your character won't do the production. It seems to happen more if you have like more than one production task queued up at a bench. Just kind of does one and then stands there. Feels like at the start of civilization you just need more strength. Strength is good, yeah, because you're like a gathering profession. Why are you hurling murky water from all the way over there to water this crop, dude? I don't understand. You got some pad thai? Oh, I'm so jealous. We'll kill for a pad thai. Pad thai is like one of my favorite. I think that is my favorite thing to get at the local Thai place to us. we expect a giveaway of keys for this game? Are you in contact with the developers? So I am, but we did a giveaway like the day before yesterday. So I don't know if I'm gonna get any more. I certainly wouldn't hold your breath. I have asked, but yeah, there's no guarantees, I'm afraid. Making money, producing flour. I might... to be honest, I might, once these saplings are done, I might replant them as like more like food and wheat, and just grow the sapling grove can be like somewhere else, maybe a communal space. Because right now it feels like they take so long to grow that I don't think there's any profit to be had. Okay, so we've got that dropping off, and then once I'm done there, I want to make some food. Okay, so then can you go make herbal tonic? We need some more food pudding in the communal food space. Like, I'm growing food right now, but it's taken a while. Let me grab this 10 corn as well. Like there, it's not finished the task that I told them to do. That's whatever. I didn't do that as a quick task either. Right there. So we should have finished it before he went and did that. Drop off. Reduce. I'm really glad that my workers are now using the seed cultivators. It's gonna make this so much easier. Honestly, I'm tempted to build a couple more. We got space along here. It's that, or maybe I give them a little like seating area or something. I definitely need to get some lights in here too. Whoa, what's that backpack you've got? Oh, yeah. I see. I see. I don't necessarily think I need to build my workers' seat. Well, I was gonna say I don't need to build my workers' seating because there's some over here. The problem is that they don't use that space while they're in work hours. Yeah, welcome to my life, dude. I was making food for so long. You have to like make it and have like the contents panel open ready to claim it. Like, that's so funny. got it yoinked. We do have we do have some more like corn ready to come over, but it's just like a couple. I think we are having trouble with food production. I see. Well, hang on. Let me see if we can make more farm plots here. And we'll turn those into like food. Hang on, before you go to sleep, let's take care of a couple other needs. Is there any point in me choosing interests to help other people? Like, what is the settlement missing? Can't really tell you what we're missing right now, to be honest. I would say just pick something you're interested in doing, because I'm not sure at this stage what we're now missing. I mean, it could be good to have another doctor for when CD isn't online, potentially. But your interests, like, just pick something that you think you're going to be doing. Like, for example, I picked gathering, cooking, and watercraft. And those have been pretty useful so far. You can be the second doctor with tailoring. Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. It is completely up to you guys. Oh, I didn't eat the one. There we go. Let me grab that. And then we'll do sleep time. That's one thing we really need is beds. I think we need to wait for Yake to get on later with the carpentry skill. Oh, there's seeds in here. That's actually really good. I can probably plant up some pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna grab those pumpkin seeds and we'll plant those up. If I could do, like, when we've got it properly, if I could do one side that's food and one side that's wheat. I think that should work out pretty nicely. Engineering is very, very useful. Yo, what up, Timo? Good to see you. I hope you've been well. Yeah, I think my character has quite a lot of engineering, actually. Where are we at with that? Yeah, level 11. I leveled that up quite early. And now I've sort of gone down the route of processing and farming. Because I have to think about being the supreme leader of our grand dictatorship. I have to think about getting people low skill work so they can grease the economic wheels. Low skill labor. You're actually Red Beardo of Pondland? Dude. How the heck did I not put that together? Well, hey, dude, it's good to see you. I hope things are well. You son of a bitch, you should have said something sooner. Unless you did and I missed it. Also, GG on rolling like a really cool character name. May May. May May's Magnificent Metalworks. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with the name Gildo. Gildo Gaggins. Oh dear. Alright, that's enough sleep for now. You've got more sleep coming up soon. Going to pick up the pumpkin seeds that we need. What have I got planted here? This is wheat, right? Yeah. To be fair, I have a lot of wheat ready to sell, like going out right now, so I feel like we should plant more food. Because I'm pretty sure we have, yeah, like we have a large amount of wheat. It's just, I can't process it fast enough. So let's start planting up a lot more food for the settlement. Why are we doing this? Oh, I suppose I haven't given him the plant command, have I? That's why. Plant, plant, plant. And if I pick up them, then I will then be able to plant there. Good. Is there a chat for this? Sorry, I missed that, Rhino. Yeah, there's a chat down in the bottom right for the settlement. We're stuck reconnecting. Interesting. Not heard of that. They do have a Discord. It might be worth popping a message in their Discord, seeing if they might be able to help. They've been pretty on it replying to people's messages. Discord for the settlement? No. I mean, there's our Discord. I can maybe start like another chat channel for Seed in our Discord. It's like a temporary one or something. Is there a tech tree of some kind? Oh yes. I mean, yeah. As there's a lot of progression with like different stuff. I mean, there's engineering, electronics, carpentry. Like you've got like a huge freaking skill tree with like different areas. Chemistry, glassworking, textiles. Like there's a lot of stuff. A lot of different workbenches and things. I had no idea this was a thing. Did you know that that your character has likes and dislikes in terms of food and stuff? Ash? No, fair enough. I've not been paying that much attention to him, I guess. Yeah, probably says a lot. Probably says a lot about me, doesn't it? But I'm only asking because you mentioned you got to wait for someone to get on. Oh, yeah, CD, the doc. He's on his way. Like he said, he's gonna be on in like less than an hour. Yeah, I could probably make like a Discord channel for this. There's like, it's a very like community project sort of thing. We do not need to grow more flaxer. People are growing like loads more flaxer, and I think we've got like in almost like 1,000 flaxer thread at this point. So do I use the community workbench to craft stuff? Yeah, so like these ones here, you're free to use, but you can also make your own on your own plots if you want as well. These are all free to use. So if you need to use these supplies to like build yourself some of your own workbenches, you're more than free. The tailoring bench, do I just mass produce? Again, it's it's up to you. Like whatever you wanna do, man. The sky's the limit, really. Like, pay attention to the tutorial and just think of this as an actual society subcube. So it's like, if you wanted, you could get yourself set up with a little tailoring building on your plot of land, and then you could start a little clothes store, right? Like where people come to you, ask for what you want, and then you make them, right? And charge them for it. That it's all a thing. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. You could say, like, oh yeah, I can make you a pair of gloves for like, I don't know, 20 credits or something, or July 30th, Helldivers Warhammer collab. Huge. Looks like I'm going back to Warhammer. Sorry, back to Helldivers. Both are true. I'm already back to Warhammer. I'm getting my first deliveries from my eBay purchases like within the next day or two. Much excited about that. Much excites. It's gotta be a space marine. Well, they might give you a las gun. I wonder if the weapon is a las gun. That would be kind of cool. What can you tell us about it, Squillis? Have they like shown any stuff? Actually watching an auction for another Warhammer piece on eBay right now. There's a Hammerfall bunker currently at the high bid is £17. And if I'm not mistaken, let me just quickly Google my facts here. The Hammerfall bunker is currently £42.50 new. And you can get it on like eBay for roughly, I would say, like £25. But this one is like assembled and primed but unpainted, so just keeping an eye on it. If you want to be a butch ore miner with alpha muscles, you can work for Maymay. Yeah, Maymay was looking for somebody to do some mining for them, like as a job. Somebody with strength. Pressing. Just went to the social tab, looked at friends, and it just says Gildo has no best friends. Gildo has no friends. Gildo has no casual friends. Garma is not going to have any friends the way he talks. Does it pay better than farming for duck? Probably. I don't have a job opening right now, though. I've got my farmers. They're getting paid 50 credits a day. But that might go up, I don't know. Alright, matey. See you in a bit. Ta-ra. And Frank hears when I say goodbye to people over chat, and he's started to, like, he recognizes that it means that I might be getting up. Get the jobs opened when the server lets me back in, but it'll pay at least $100 a day. Nice. There you go. Probably gonna have to put my wages up to compete. Hey, I'm making a friend. Okay, never mind. Just told him not to make this a therapy session. Well, I feel like a bit of an asshole for that one. Okay, after that, I'm gonna need to get some food for my character. We out of food again? Oh my god, dude. You know what we could do with? We could do with somebody harvesting some mushrooms. Supreme Leader asks that someone collect mushrooms for the rest spot storage. Food is needed for optimal productivity. We've got more, like, food crops planted. They are on the way. But I fear that this batch of pumpkins will need to be made into seeds. I can also pick up the corn that we've got here and go dish that out, maybe. Got 7. It's not no small amount. I have like 16 in my storage, in your storage tent. Yeah, so bring them to the food supplies in the rest spot storage, and then we'll all be able to use that to make like food. We've got some other items around. I see like berries over here as well that we could harvest. A lot of mushrooms about. Bum, 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 bum. Is paid for currency the same as the currency you get from selling items on the marketplace? You mean the pollen packs? This is specifically for buying slots for more characters, buying lives for characters, and buying a fertility pill to, you know, again, create more seedlings. So those are not the same as the currency that you earn in game. However, you also have, with your level ups, let me see if I can just find my like cultivator levels. Here we go. So with your level ups, you gain small batches of pollen. You also get seedling slots and seedling lives. So the premium currency, I would say, is like if you really want to just have like extra characters running around. Like a co-op colony builder. It is right now. It is right now, but this is actually a massively multiplayer online society simulator. Because we're in the early stages, it's a little bit more like a kind of like a co-op survival game colony thing. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a full-blown society. You have businesses, you have government, you sell things. Karkso, thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the Prime. Glad you joined us on the settlement. Glad you've been enjoying it. Yeah, it's a big game. Like, it's a big project. honestly. Which storage is for the mushrooms? So that's in the rest spots, which is here in the middle. You'll see there's a container, a storage pallet for food supplies. It's near the oven, the stove, and the campfire and stuff, which is where most people tend to do like their eating and chilling out. It's kind of like a little communal square in the middle. Yeah, if you want to join us on Seed, !Seed in chat. You can pick up a copy of the game and come join our little commune that we've got going. Are there different biomes in the game? Yeah, that actually depends on like where the person who builds the society puts it. Like there are like proper difficult society roles if you really wanted to have like a totally different experience. Like I know there are like deserts and mountainous areas. You know, not too far from us there's a beach with the ocean right next to it. Somebody just rolled up to my house to eat food. Love it. 35 mushies, nice. Where is he hauling that wheat off to? Stop! This is our wheat. Why are you taking it over there? That's... Okay, that's better. Why did he go all the way over that way and then decide to take it here? So weird. Well, my workers are definitely going to have their hands full tomorrow. That much is for sure. A lot of crops that need watering. Actually, how much water do we have? We have enough. Okay. We've got some seeds now built up. I feel like over time, or like maybe soon, I'm just gonna need like a different plot like right here that's just gonna be for milling. Maybe I just turn my house into the mill. I've not been using my house for anything. But then we haven't really got beds and stuff yet, so... have no idea why he's trying to haul that stuff over to the other side of the map. Rhino Man, thank you very much for the Prime, man. Appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Glad you've been enjoying the stream today. Thank you, thank you. I think I've been had on eBay chat. Did it on something and I had the highest bid, and I think the seller might have removed it at the last second. They weren't happy with how much it was going to sell for. Don't know. Oh well. There's always more Warhammer. Do that instead. Can't use the tailoring bench, I'm so confused. So do you have the necessary skills for it? So if you go to, what is it, processing? No. Crafting. Tailoring unlocks at a certain point on the crafting. So you may have to do like other crafting to unlock tailoring. I want to say it was like crafting level 7 or something like that. If you, yeah, if you click on your character and then go to skills, you get like a whole list. Can you see the skill list when you're making your character? Very good question. I can't remember, BFL, honestly. Been a while since I made mine. Payne got his hands on some salt. Where's he got that from? No idea how to increase crafting. Increased crafting is basically just learn by doing. If you're really stuck, you can, in your schedule, just pop in like a few hours each day for your character to practice crafting. It's a very complex game. And if you haven't finished the tutorial yet, definitely worth finishing that first, but you'll get there. Made by EVE Live devs, so they like their menus and sub menus and what have you. Salt was made from algae in the mill, I think. Interesting. Okay. The way that we're actually expanding right now, like to the south, the ocean is like, where is it? Is right here, I think. You can't see it unless you go into like the territory view. Which is there. But like, look, you can just see it. It's gonna cost a lot of money for us to get out that way. It's 500,000 for our next territory purchase, like as a society. But I would maybe say like maybe two territory claims away. Maybe 3. The beach right there, look. Coast. I'd say like 2, maybe 3 away from the beach. A bit of a wander. How large is the download? Not very. I think it was megabytes rather than than gigabytes, if I'm not mistaken, but it wasn't very big. All right, my morning worker is on the farm now, so he's watering and getting the crop plots ready. He's gonna have a lot to do today. Hey, it's you, Duke. That's your character. Got a lot going on. Needed to do crafting, but it's doing nothing. I don't have the level to do anything. So when you first make your plot, you will have a survival workbench. You should be able to make, I think, the next step is like the basic workbench, if I'm not mistaken. How long is the day-night cycle? Very good question. I'm not 100% sure. Not very long. You go through, I don't know if it's like maybe an hour? Nah. Pretty sure, to be honest with you. About 45 minutes per day. 30 days split into one IRL day. There you go. Where do you get stone? So stone is fairly rare, but you do have a deposit view that you can use, which is down in the hang on, it's at the on the sidebar on the right. there's a deposit view. So you can see like all of the resource deposit around you, but there's like there's some here, some here. But yeah, it's just that's just mined from like deposits out in the wild. Stone is a pretty rare one because it doesn't, you don't collect much before it goes away, I've noticed. I do an order for 5 flour. And then we can haul like all that off. We don't have access to that storage, do we? What storage? I don't know if I mentioned storage in there. You just do deposit view, and then you can mine like stone, and then you can this here, all of this in the community slot, you are free to use as you see fit, and you have access to everything there. Why is it? There we go. Outdoor block there. I'll do those ones until we clear that space. I think it's literally just going to be that one. And that's fine. Do you get the pollen only from leveling up? It's, yeah, from my understanding, it's from leveling up. Or buying them in the store. Leveling up is pretty easy, because like as soon as you get your first objective, which is to get a crafting skill to level 10, I shot up from like, I think I was like level 3 to level 7, something like that. There's buy orders out for hematite ore right now. And copper ore. Interesting. I want to know how you make treated wood, because for that to be sold at 1.4k each is crazy. Right, so instead of practice skill farming, let's do produce. Produce flour instead. At the farmhouse. Then we'll also add use corn seeds and Juice. Wheat seeds. He's texting me. Just enjoying the yard at the farmhouse a bit. Alright, how about you enjoy the yard a bit less and get to work? Yeah, what up, Weasel? Treated wood takes wood varnish, which is made from ethanol and needs a chemist to work on it a fair bit. Right, gotcha. They're not exactly easy. Any more corn lying around that I can use for seeds? I don't think we do. Pretty much waiting at this point for the next batch of corn to grow. What game is this? This is called Seed. Have you tested the companion app? So I haven't. Ash has used it quite a bit, and he said it was really good. It was basically like the only thing you couldn't do was take like direct control of your seedling. You can check on like your business and do all the stuff in the side menus and what have you. How do I download the companion app? It's like a mobile app, mobile phone app. So I imagine that's on like the Android store or Apple store. Thank you, Muzzy. Appreciate that. Oh, we've got an injury. Surgical repair kit. Deep cut right foot muscles. Resources not available. Do we not have one of those? Uh-oh. Is this another job for the society coffers? Let's use our only surgery kit on me, not worth. Oh, so wait, so it's already been. I don't want to go buying another one. Okay, this is good. He's got the routine down now. Like during this time he's producing seeds or producing flour, which is very, very handy. I do want to harvest this though. Because this is... I also need to mark this for clearing, unless it's already been planted. It's already been planted. Okay. Never mind. This is outside my territory, so let's mark that for removal. I don't know why he's taking the wheat over here. Okay, we've got plenty right now. More than I know what to do with. Let's do shower, drink. And then I think a little bit of relaxation time. I feel like I might need to hire like a processor that just does milling and seed cultivation. I might need to get like a separate building, or like turn this building into like the workshop where the processing is done. Need to hire a miller, yeah. He just handles like the seeds and the milling machines. I can maybe try and make like several of those. Can you tax your peasants? Yeah, so there's actually a few ways that works. So I think the most common one is probably going to be rent. So you can, instead of selling a plot to someone, you can basically like sell them the house on the plot. And they rent it. There's sales tax on businesses too. There you go. Don't tell me that. You've just opened yourself up to another way to lose money. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't worry. All good. I ain't gonna do that yet at all. I think like we need to get people with money in their pockets to encourage spending. Are all the jobs in a business static? No. So what you can do is you can add different things to the priority list. So right now I've got farming as the priority, and I've also got practice skill farming in there just in case anything was sort of like different between the two. The next priority is produce flour, and then you've got produce wheat seeds, corn seeds, and sapling seeds. But for some reason the production of flour doesn't seem to be going through very well. Production tasks at benches and stuff in general don't seem to be... They don't... Sometimes they just get stuck and they don't work. I don't know why that is. It also could be that your guy's level isn't high enough to use the milling machine yet. Oh, sorry. We need another surgery kit. Okay. Supreme leader shall help. Supply surgery kit. What is it called? Remedies. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, 2,860? Jesus. We'll put it in the kernel. Republic of Ponland. Don't buy it? For fuck's sake, I've just bought one. Ah! Right, well, we've got a spare now. Somebody owes me some free labor. Town needs to go fund me. Yeah, I mean, it's half the reason why we set up this business is to get like money coming in so that we can put some in the society coffers. You like this right here, though? This is what I'm talking about. Producing flour 94%. Gets stuck for quite a while sometimes. But then there's also, like, when one gets done and you queue up another one, he just stands there for a while. I'm not sure what that's all about. Like, without putting the task on. Like, he's hold the resources, look, and then he just does nothing. He doesn't start it. He doesn't produce it. He just kind of stands there. And then he hauls the resources back. I don't understand why it does that. That's funny. Oh, Yake. How's it going? Thank you very much for the sub, dude. Yeah, it's definitely not like completed orders with this one. Is he standing there because that task is complete? No, he was standing that he done part of the task. You click like produce wheat seeds, he goes and does the hauling part, brings it to the machine, and then he stops. And then he picks it out of the machine and takes it away again. Like they get part way through it and then stop. How do you use the surgical kit? You need somebody to work on you. So CD is our best doctor at the moment. he might charge you, but honestly, like, that's fair enough because we had to spend quite a bit of money on the kit, but well, do I need to haul it? Do I? Because I'm sorry. Because it's reserved. Have the slaves been productive? I mean, citizens. Yeah, we've got quite a few new people join us today. Which I should mention as well. !seed in chat if you want to come and join us. There you go. Now the surgical kit's available. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, if you would like to come and join us. It is available. !seed. Get the game. And then you can join our little commune. Yeah, how many people have we gone up to today? We started off with 11. We've got 16 now, so we've had 5 people join us. Excellent. I have a feeling that we'll probably have some more people join us when I upload these to the VOD channel, and also when we do our sponsored video, because I'll make sure to mention that, you know, if you want to join us, you can, sort of thing. The farm is finally working as intended, though. Yeah, you got that up and running. That's all working as intended. Harvest that corn so that I can remove this plot. And then we've got like only 2 more plots left to remove. I think 3. I think Ash has started building properties as well before he took off. Or at least putting up like the land claims and stuff. And his goal is he's going to build some properties for people so that when they move, they can buy a property instead of having to work through like the basic setup. If they want to, they can just be like, okay, I'll spend 500 credits to, or however much, to get like this ready built like little house with all of the basic workbenches and everything to give them a head start. Anything into craft in particular, or am I good to just sell some of these planks? I mean, if you made them, you do what you want with them, mate. You sell them off. Go for it. Make some money. We need it. The society needs it because we've had to buy a surgery kit today. Somebody, one of our newcomers. The surgery kit that failed. What? to make a big community dining table, then sell the rest. I think we have a garden table out here at the moment. You can only sell within your society. Actually, no, you can sell on the marketplace. And there's a bunch of stuff that is like in the demand tab that's bought by an entity called Seed Industries. So you can go like sanded wood, buy orders, it sells for like 35 a piece, right? What I'm doing is I'm making flour, which sells for 112 a piece. It's just meant to sort of, I think, grease the wheels, get people off the ground. Excuse me. My guy doesn't usually like sauteed mushrooms, but we may have no choice. The moment someone makes a restaurant and starts selling food, we're in trouble. People are gonna start hemorrhaging cash. Can I get a small plot up north? Whereabouts, CD? Because we don't really like, where are you thinking? Because we have to be within this boundary. See where my plot is. It's east of Pondland. The hospital, right? Gone? You want like, what do you want? Like half the space added to that or something? That's all I can do is that. But I think that's half the space that you've already got. Yeah, it is. So that would be, what would that be? 250 if we're going off of the pricing that we did for everyone else. So let me make a market sale for that. That can go back into the society coffers, hopefully in an effort to recoup some of the money we lost. That should now be available for purchase. Yeah. Once you purchase it, I think you should be able to merge it. What's your success rate, CD, on those surgical kits? You see now where you were telling me not to buy one, because we can make them. I should have listened. Missed the message. We just need like somebody to go mine some iron and stuff, right? Yeah. Got some raw iron. It's not a lot. Not a lot. They have 8. He's not gonna like that I'm making him eat this, but respectfully, you can eat it or you can go hungry. Oh wait, actually, I don't want to hold that to food supplies because we need more seeds to plant more corn. I don't think we have any corn seeds right now, so this is kind of important. Okay, we have 4. I reckon if we can use this 4 corn to make more seeds. That would probably be enough. Two corn by the public seed maker? Okay. Fabulous. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I don't go through my my stock by sending it all over to the public food area. We need enough to regrow. Why is he not doing anything? Might be lag. Oh, there we go. I think we just had a bit of lag there. How about the full spot to the east, right of where I live? I'm at the top right corner of the town. Yes. We may we may need to stop doing this soon. Is it this one here? It is? Okay. So we might have a limitation purely based on the placement of the water body. Because we'll need to make sure that people can access it. I think if we do that, that should allow people still to connect water pumps. So you'll get, like, most of a plot. What would that be, like 375 that way? There you go. It's available for you, sir. We want roads, Supreme Leader. We'll have to try and get those built. I don't know quite how we get there, but if you buy this game now, do you later get a Steam key? I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that question. I apologize. I just went and got mine through the website. The launcher is pretty like unintrusive, Chuck. It's literally just, it's like a little box that says seed, and then you just hit play. That's it. Personally, I don't even know why they need a launcher. There might be a reason behind it. But it's literally just a little box that you just hit play. And that's it. It's not like those big it's not like, you know, Battle.net or Uplay or Origin or anything like that. It's not like a bunch of different stuff. It's just one button. Apparently there's something in the way, but I don't see anything. Invalid object placement pile. I don't see a pile. There is no pile. Is it those? I don't know how that's getting in the way, but we'll get rid of them. The farm grows. Also, I need to mark that for removal now that it's handled that tree. We were gonna turn these into, is it pumpkins? Yeah. Don't have any pumpkin seeds though remaining. So in that case, we'll assign these ones as corn. We might as well do the same with these. As long as there's food. That's the main thing. Need pumpkin seeds? It's all good. We'll have some soon enough. Just didn't have any to hand at that particular moment. Appreciate you though. Okay. All right. So farm is progressing nicely. I think next time I'm probably going to try and get like build a bigger milling workshop so that I can turn all this wheat into sales, because right now I have a big stock of wheat and I can't produce flour quick enough. So I think maybe we need to employ somebody to just handle the production of flour and seeds. And that requires us building probably a larger building for that. I wonder how many milling machines I could fit in a simple building like this. If I just line them down the sides. That could work, maybe. Like a different branch building over here. That might be the way forward. I think for now, I'm probably going to call it there for today, chats. Just a reminder, if you would like to come and join us in Seed, there's a link there in the chat. Those of you watching this on the YouTube VOD, if you've enjoyed today's stream, I will also make sure that there is a link in the description as well. But otherwise, if you don't want to use the link, buy the game on their website. Search for the Republic of Pondland when you make your character, and the password is Quack, all in lowercase. And you're more than welcome to come and join us. Right. Where am I sending you lot off to today? Those of you watching this on the YouTube VOD, thank you very much for watching. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.